and he has yet to miss anything this year. That one's blocked. The Bears have it. The Bears are going to get a touchdown out of this. Now they're ruling. Let's see what they rule in the end zone. There's a penalty marker down.
I think that ball was knocked out before he crossed the goal line. At least from here, way back at midfield where we're sitting in the booth, he relaxed too much before he crossed the goal line.
He did slow down, did he not?
And it wasn't signaled a touchdown. Nobody on the field signaled it a touchdown. So they can call it an illegal bat out of the back of the end zone, as one of the Steelers players batted it out of the end zone, so could eventually be a safety instead of a touchdown. He's not in the end zone when that happens. Vance McDonald.
There is a showboat move that just has no reasonable explanation to it. None whatsoever.
Every NFL player should be required to watch Super Bowl highlights and realize when Leon Lett did what he did in the Super Bowl.
Well, Greg, I was waiting to have an interview with Mike Tomlin, and he told his guys to go in the locker room because, as he said, quote, I was told the halftime started. So he seemed frustrated with the fact that the side judge was coming over to have this conversation with him. And again, he is the only member of the Steelers that is out here right now.
He's going to be a really interesting interview at halftime.
Well, and this is something we're going to have to keep track of the rest of the game. Obviously, if this comes down to a couple points or comes down to a touchdown difference, it's Marcus Cooper is going to be sick.
Now the Bears are all excited on the near sideline. And here come the Steelers. Some of them.
After review of the play, it's been determined that the runner did fumble the ball at the 1 yard line. Then in the end zone, we have an illegal bat by Pittsburgh, which is this time is the defense. So by rule, we will bring the ball back to the fumble spot, which is the 1, go half the distance to the goal line. It'll be Chicago's ball at the half-yard line, and we will extend the period with an untimed down.
Wow.
And Darius, is that Darius Hayward-Bay? Is he the only Steelers player?
Here they come.
So they've got a wide receiver as their only defender. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Steelers are now out of the locker room running down. They're going to start this play clock. They don't have to wait for him.
Well, they don't need all of the Steelers out of the
well, there's guys sprinting down there. At some point in time, they got to start the play clock. They're waiting for him.
Yeah, the play clock has not yet started. So now John Fox appears he sent the offense onto the field, not his field goal unit.
Well, I think that's a smart decision. I think you're on the half-yard line. You got to try and make the 1 yard. You get down there, you're that close. You got to go for the touchdown. Once again, Marcus Cooper's decision not to go into the end zone.
Should the Bears score here, what an unbelievable break that is for Chicago. Jordan Howard, the deep back. Penalty markers fly.
Well, and I think Charles Leno Jr. moved early.
Start offense.
So now you kick the field goal.
5-yard penalty. Replay the untimed down.
And that kick is good.
Difference between Marcus Cooper running an extra yard to get the touchdown. Instead, you get the field goal. So that'll be something to follow here in the second half.
It should be 21-7 Chicago. Instead, it's 17-7, a 10-point lead. Mike Tomlin going to stick around for a little extra exclamation. So the Bears come away with some points, but not as many as they should have. We've come to the end of the first half. Chicago 17, Pittsburgh.